I'm gonna set that and go about my business as I get ready to stream back again. I'm back. Alright. Oh Lord, gotta get this shite. Gotta get this shite. We're gonna go back. What we do here, let's go. Oh, 1 second. What we do here, let's go back. Alright. Alrighty. Back with DBD. Quick disclosure. Real quick disclosure. To everyone, sorry that I kinda ended the stream and I'm starting it back up. Like, I literally, and I had to be completely upfront, I literally needed a break for a second. Like, I'm going back to DBD because I want to get some games in before Chucky drops. And Chucky, in my opinion, is gonna change things. I'm looking forward to the next update, mainly because Made for This is finally getting the nerf it deserved. Because it was bug nuts busted. And anyone saying that it was completely balanced and fair, I'm gonna remind you, this perk is gonna be more of an endurance anti-tunnel perk than it is gonna be what it is now. And God, I got dailies, and I got dailies are killers. I don't wanna I got dailies or killers I really don't wanna play. But I will it's like I don't mind playing Bubba. I kinda it's getting used to Clown. And Wesker, the less I say about how I feel about playing Wesker, the better. But yo, I cannot wait until the next update drops. For one, it's gonna be the biggest change to DBD because this is gonna be another licensed killer, but not just any licensed killer. One of the cornerstones of like classic horror. Like, if I had to be upfront and completely honest, as far as horror goes, I know Chucky, I know Jason, I know Freddy. And right about now, we have just about every horror icon. Okay, I'm gonna take Freddy back because New Line won't let us have Old England. Or at least, for the love of fuck, give us a skin! Give us a skin! Give us a skin. I'm sure. I don't know. I think it'd be nice to have Robert Englund or somebody doing a damn good Robert Englund impersonation. Damn it, man! That's the Freddy I fucking want. Not this. Not this. Part 2. I think it was 09. It had to be because this fucking the film the Nightmare. Is based on was fucking the remake, and this was during when I got kind of started into Nightmare on Elm Street for watching the original films. Oh god, I just realized I have no, I don't have the pin. Fuck! I have tons of fuming mixtapes. Why? Why is that the one thing I cannot wait to But seriously, maybe this is gonna be interesting when the change happens. Because it's gonna be interesting to see how fast survivors drop it. Like, it's kind of like Circle of Healing. Every survivor ran that perk back in the day, even after the nerf it got initially, because it was better than self-care. Then it finally got changed to when healing got adjusted, where self-care was on the background. When they were pushing more for survivors to be altruistic. You know. And I think that's gonna just be interesting. But for everyone that Survivor players or whatever watching or even thinking of, I'm gonna drop mate for this. Don't drop the perk. Even my ass as a killer player, it's gonna make certain killers a lot more difficult to play around. And actually, it can even be, if you look at it like how I'm looking at it. Again, it still gives you enduring for healing, so you are still gonna get some value. Hell, it can even make for, like, if you don't want to bring, if you want to be a body blocker, you could probably bring, for the people, just get the instant health, state, even if they're not down, just whatever, you complete the heal for the people, and there you go. Now, you're an enduring, and if the killer hits you, you can get made for this to prop to giving you the speed boost. But I'm looking forward to Chucky's perks. Friends to the End is going to be hilarious, because it's going to force a lot of Obsession players. It may force Obsessions to try and, depending on the map, play a little bit more conservatively, like, we ain't going to fuck with this guy. Because of the fact that the obsession becomes exposed. Batteries included, it's gonna turn. I might try it. It's like how I tried running Rapid Brutality on Legion. Like, it's doable, but I could see a lot of killers getting some value out of this. The sad part is the disabling it at their exit. I think they should just, instead of having it be when gates are powered, they could just make it so that when gates are powered, the perks remains active for a few seconds, like about 30 seconds. Heard ya. Oh, even better. Count the mute. Hells yeah. The shit. What the shit? Okay. Here. Ah, there. Oh, good sir. Can I interest you in a knife? Neat. I could just leave him, but fuck it. Let's get the ball rolling with hook state pressure. We have nothing. Oh wow, that drone is just left there. This would have been an instance where I wish I ran Trails of Torment. Because Trails actually is very good as not just a stealth perk, but good for information, because as long as it's active, you know. Oh, he didn't go for it. I will bloodlust this because this might be the thing that puts me. Ooh, I 4-6 here regardless. This is more me trying to secure something. Because I need to start building up pressure. Right now, I think that Jonah is... The Jonah's on struggle, so we got two that... Next time they get hooked, they're going to be on struggle. Okay, somebody was just here. Hurt. Back up because this is Only is not paying attention. I mean, mad as shit, but at least I'm paying. But he should be looking. Alright, maybe he didn't see the red stain, but now we got some. He's on struggle. Alright, somebody's got to go for the save, and. Alright, we have an Ash, so I'm gonna always assume. Alright, again. Looky here! Toll booth. Oh, wow. Hell yeah, let's go. Alright. Still got a decent amount of time. Ah, she's holding W. Hells yeah. But now wait. If the right didn't decide to. Where'd the Ash go? The shit?
Hey!
What the shit? I'm moving too fast. I knocked this man into the back. I hit that man so hard he broke space and time. Alright, we have the Jonah on Death Hook. We have White on struggle, and we just took the Ash. So let's go start. They're healing against Legion. That is dumb, but whatever. the only smart person maybe out of the group might just be the Jonah. Oh. That poor ass, he just got the 5th hit. He was the 5th hit and he just got punked. Eesh! Alright, what about over there? Alright. Double back because they're probably gonna rush to main. They're regressing, so that's nice. DS? My good sir, you better have DS.
Hey.
The fuck were you hiding in a locker for? He's out. I question a lot of things. I know DS is a tricky perk to use, but it's absolutely... That was perfect. That would have been a perfect scenario. Alright, so far we got the... not even just a tip now. How can I... Worked out pretty well. Alright. We got 2 put away. There's nothing he can do. There is nothing that Jonah can do. We got 2 put away. Alright, 1, 2, 5. Now it's just a matter of... I know that Dwight is on struggle. And I know I didn't hook the Meg once. Now it's... And so far, Jen... Up. This far gone. Okay. Mega's here. Alright. Unless she has spine chill. Unless she's paying attention. And let's at least cancel here. He's holding W. That is smart. But not enough. But not smart enough. Like holding W is effective, but it also... You also kind of need resources to play off of. Oh, Deliverance! Alright, so the Mega's injured. She is broken. She can't be healed. The Dwight is healed. This has a lot of progress, so I'm gonna start. And I think... Alright, so the Meg is no longer, I think, oblivious. So... Meg should... So I can't mind game the Meg, around the... terror radius, but... Alright. Look around me. Nope. Nothing. Alright, so the Meg is no longer broken now. Ah! They are probably around. I want to say around. The sad part is I have no information. Hold up. Alright. And that was just probably more, Do not tap gens. Tapping gens is only good for if you are countering, like, let's say, I brought, again, Trail Torment. Tapping gens is good as countering against that, or even just countering Call of Brine, because it does that. That's the Meg's over there. Alright. That's real far out. Why would you... I don't think this droid understands. Going around, even just tapping it, it's just gonna... Oh, Lord. That thing's still fucking early DBD. 2.5, so that was about 2.5 seconds gone. And the Meg has to either go for the save, or let him... She went for it. The worst part is now they are in the worst imaginable spot, because if I get Dwight, now it's a matter of Dwight can either choose to go for the save, trade, give Meg the hatch, or let the Meg die and get hatch. What's even better about it is actually does open up an opportunity to, like, proxy camp. Alright, the White is there. Probably did a healing action. But this way. The Dwight should have just let the Meg die. Again, I have no information. I didn't know where he was. And I think the Meg just wants out, 'cause she... Here she is. Stop yanking hatch. Yep. What makes it funny is the Meg could have gotten hatch. But I think I know what they did. She actually went to heal him or whatever. The thing is like how I feel, and this is what I think a lot of survivors are forgetting about the base kit borrow time. The Ash is run. Oh wow, no flip flop, nothing. This man was playing actually stealthy. The only thing going against him is sprint burst. Again, sprint burst, in my opinion, never pairs nicely with quick and quiet. I'd rather have light, because light at the bare minimum, I can sprint around, and as long as I don't fastball pallet. But let's see. I knew the Meg had deliverance. That much was clear. She did play it very smart. Not a bad game, actually. Not the sweatiest game I played. That was actually pretty on the nose, you know? That was, by all counts, fair. No meta, or at least I'm gonna probably watch this after the stream, but no made for this, nothing. This is literally like how I'm beginning to feel. I think survivors need to get used to running as is. Made for this is like training wheels. It will always make you feel like you're good at something, but it's always kind of like masking in a way. It's gonna mask the skill, whatever. My brain is good. Yo, but seriously though, that I finally made it back to rank Eerie 1. So Eerie 1, so that's a solid, I think it was like a mil coming my way next month. Not bad at all. I think the thing a lot of Survivor players gotta keep in mind, even though Behavior added a lot of features, is there's plenty of perks that can be good. Like, Deliverance is a good perk. It isn't only one per use type deal, but it rewards you for being altruistic. If you can keep that Survivor up, if you can get the safe on hooks, then you're golden. There's nothing that you can get yourself off a hook right away, and you don't. It's a solid solo queue perk. I ain't gonna say it's trash or nothing. There it goes, I guess. Oh, lordy. But, I'm just... Honestly, like how I feel about this game is, many survivors are gonna have to learn the, counterplays of a lot of things. Like, made for this is gonna be the perk you bring for endurance and also as an anti-tunnel, because it turns beginner loopers into gods, and gods into unfathomable beings. I did all I wanted to do for like this entire thing, because I'm waiting until the next set of challenges drops. I really can't wait, because that's gonna be good to finish it up. Just got a new game today, and I didn't know it dropped on Xbox. Like, I knew it dropped on Switch, but I didn't know. Hey, Amilla22. I'm doing okay. I'm doing good. Just got my new streamer. I'm actually, I ain't that new. I streamed originally on, like, Twitch, and that was using, the Xbox broadcasting software, and it was a fucking nightmare and a half. Because, dear God, that was just borderline pain getting set up and having it work on a consistent basis. But I am relatively new to, like, Kick. Relatively new to YouTube. In fact, I am multi-streaming via Restream. So, I kind of existed. Like, my older stuff was not my finest, but I'm also just finding my way. For once, I actually got chat. Yay! But yo, I honestly, as much as I want to make how's my stream going? It's going good. I was streaming earlier today. This is me picking back up from earlier today. But I took kind of like a break. I didn't want to leave, like, my entire setup running while I'm just taking a break getting shit done around the house. But it's going good. All in all. I also want to remind, I just gotta say what I do. I stream games. I stream Dead by Daylight. I stream a whole bunch of games. I'm not trying to be like a full-on variety streamer where I stream what I want. I want to be the type of streamer where I'm going to stream a game, but I'm also going to break down in a common sense type way of what devs might be aiming for. My motive for streaming is literally to kind of get myself out there, kind of make a voice, because I am a hardcore gamer. Honestly, I would love to make a community and make money off this. But I also want to just start tearing down a lot of things what many people kind of get confused about development. Like, most of my stuff now that I really look at it, I kind of break it down. Like, I take Dead by Daylight perks and I break down the coding behind it, and it's tough to do stuff like this for games that we don't have the source code for, because essentially it's not like I can just look into the coding and see how it goes. But honestly, Dead by Daylight is a game I would love to see the code, source code for, only to see how much of a fucking mess it is. Do I stream daily? To be upfront, I stream about 4 days a week. I usually take, one... DBD is fucking good. I miss old DBD. I started playing during the pandemic, and I miss that DBD. When skill-based matchmaking dropped is when I started feeling slowly but surely this game is just gonna become another you are going to drive yourself up against a brick wall type deal. I already know consistency holds great significance. Trust and believe me, I started learning this slowly but surely. But I do stream Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. I take Wednesday off mainly because, mainly to kind of decompress, or to leave it open. Like, if a new game I truly want to go over came out that day and I was already enjoying my time with it, then I might stream it. But I kind of like to leave a flexible schedule. I also stream on YouTube, some for the weekend if Valorant. I do not. I'm primarily, and I'm gonna be, upfront with this, I am a console. I'm a console gamer. Yeah, the sad part is I'm lucky enough to have a mini PC that'll let me use my capture card and let me be able to do this without combusting into flames. I am happy enough just to be able to play Dead by Daylight and other games. At the bare minimum, I am even lucky that this PC can let me run The Sims 4 at low settings. I am terrified of trying to do all streaming. I would probably need another mini PC for mini PC. Yo, but I honestly, like how I feel. I would probably do Valorant if I had the means, but I don't at the current moment. Ugh. But I'm hoping you're enjoying what you're seeing. This is modify. It's cause I do kind of have life things going on. I have 2 children and they are autistic. I help the grandmother who is their guardian take care of them. I'm also down the line going to eventually have to start becoming her aide, because my mother, God bless her heart, she does have like a heart condition, and it's more or less she's not, well, I ain't gonna say she's gonna die and knock on wood anytime soon, but modify. But it's just like how I feel, like I don't have time. I'm just dealing with life. I use streaming as a way for me to get out there, have some fun, and just, you know, just break things down. Like, I kind of broke down why, in this game, with the next update, why, the changes to one of the perks made for this, why the nerf isn't truly a nerf. It's a nerf only because, thanks, but I might modify my channel down the line. It's just, I'm just been swamped trying to take care of myself, take care of my kids, and also try and keep up to date with a lot of the current events for games. But I appreciate the offer. But back to the moment at hand. Made for This is one of those perks where I literally will say it's getting a nerf, but it's only getting a nerf in the terms of it's no longer going to be a free, easy escape thing. It's kind of like how I remember Dead Hard was the one perk every survivor brought, but not because it was to give enduring. Thanks, but for right now, I'm just gonna just build up the routine, build up how my persona on streaming, because I honestly want to make something where I am a pseudo variety streamer. But thanks again for the offer. I am going to probably not touch DBD for the remainder of today, only because this is the game where I say I play, but I don't endure. And I do get that modifications can help my channel grow. But for right now, I do have a lot of expenses as is, and even then, my budget is. I don't want to. I get it. I'm working on modifying my channel. I'll probably figure something out. It's just, I've been off and on. I just started getting back into it after setting back the internet modem back in my room. In the room where I have my setup. But, I'm honestly gonna take a break from DBD for tonight, because as much as I enjoy just playing Dead by Daylight, I do kind of know, like, it's a game that's gonna drain me. And ever since I started kind of learning how to do things. How much did I spend? Yo. I get about 900 every month, and about 100 of that is already gone covering overdraft charges. About a good couple hundred, like close to, I'm lucky if I have about $80 left to my name. And even after that, I end up getting stuff like that. Like, I have bills that rack up. I also help. I also pay. Help my mother out by paying the internet service. Like, I'll probably modify it down the line, and I am going to, but I honestly am gonna go back. I'm sorry if I ignored, I'm lucky if I could spend any, but back to what I was going on about, like, with the whole idea of, like, made for this and the nerf that's gonna come to that perk. I think a lot of survivors run it because it is a free, I do own the characters, so I can at least go to them. But made for this is gonna, you run 3% faster, so you get, like, 3% haste whenever you're injured. But you also, I don't know. I'm hoping they do keep the enduring effect, because that would make it very. It would make it very potent. Take a break from DBD, because honestly, my brain is gonna go. If I try and just maybe another time. For right now, I'm trying to figure out what do I might just go to Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. I usually turn to this game for a little help with decompressing, after DBD matches. Because
Let's go.
my brain just goes a million. Every match, it's just my brain is consistently trying to discern, like, what everyone is bringing, and it just becomes a headache and a half. Like, I have to find other... This is kind of what I do for my streams. I just find games to act as a backdrop for just chatting. Like, the topic that I love to speak about is pretty much like, I always hear in discussions that, especially when it comes to console gaming, like, I constantly were out, like, the entirety of when the Xbox Series S and X were out. A lot of the issues is that, console gaming has its limitations. It always had its limitations, because it's a set spec. It's kind of like, honestly, fuck my brain just goes into buffer mode, and it's just like, I know what I want to say, but I can't exactly think of it. Like, right. Now I remember where I was going. Like, the Xbox Series S, like, some developers say, it's a potato.
Wicked.
Even though, looking from specs, the only thing that makes it somewhat of a potato is the fact the graphics card isn't as powerful as the Series X. But for all intents and purposes, it's it's more or less the same, just a smaller form factor. And knowing that, seeing some games just run perfectly fine, like, with little what's-the-name, starts to make me believe that maybe it's devs are just not wanting to optimize. And it's like, I grew up playing games on Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. I was born in '94. And I was playing the original NES for almost my entire childhood. And I didn't get a modern console until I was around, I want to say, it's like 2000-ish.
There it is.
Like, I was in third grade. Actually, no, it was fucking, I forgot, no, it was actually, I think it was 4th grade. But, is when I got the PS2, and it blew me away. But the thing is like, nowadays, devs are, and now that I slowly am getting into, like, the hobby, I'm learning to code, I'm learning to make games, self-taught, through researching, following a couple tutorials here and there on coding in certain languages.
There it is. Let's go.
But for all intents and purposes,
Let's go.
it's probably that devs don't want to, or I don't want to say don't want to, they probably would love to, but most publishers are literally, additional dev time eats into our profits. We need this shit out now. You know, I truthfully always felt like I never like shooting devs in the foot for what publishers do, because again, they gotta eat like everybody else, and I'm not about to bitch and moan about someone needing to make money or to put food on the table. No matter how scummy some of the mechanics and things can be in a game, you know. But it's also like how I feel is that a lot of people hate microtransactions, and I don't blame it. Like, I'm on the minority where if it's not gonna be a pay-to-win thing, I'm fine with it. If it's just solely cosmetic, optional stuff, fine, I'm okay with it. It's egregious, it's stupid, but I can at least control myself enough to literally not want to rush and get the next buy to buy it, you know? But it's also like how I truthfully feel about the more I look at it. Like, let's look at, I'm gonna point to, I am gonna use Dead by Daylight as the biggest example. Because behavior, I honestly want to say, could potentially make Dead by Daylight's could optimize it, but I'm honestly gonna put it on probably just some issues with devs, not devs, because I know for sure shit, I don't think I'm not entirely certain if behavior is self-publishing. I don't think they are, so that's sad reality. And even if they were self-publishing, like how I feel, it's a shame that a lot of DBD to me feels like, even with the current gen versions, something just feels off. Like, some of the maps in DBD, as the updates go, just start stuttering bad, and it's not internet stutter. I don't, it's like the frame rate just drops. And for some killers, it's not as bad. It probably isn't as bad. But for some that need that precision, and it's also a bit disorienting. But I'm honestly like how I feel. Like, do I want to blame devs for every shit thing that happens? Sometimes, yeah, because they're the ones that made the code. They're the ones that built the game. I never liked pegging publishers unless they are being very egregious with scummy practice. Like EA, Take-Two, shit like that makes me go, like, that is scummy as hell. Even to some extent, Activision is on that list. Before people want me to say, put like, Bethesda, I honestly will say Bethesda's up there, but but I've also come to accept the fact that because they do, to some degree, with a lot of their games now, they're self-publishing.
Love it.
So, again, I can peg both the developer and the publisher. I don't know. That's the thing that a lot of people gotta keep in mind, and the discussion I like to have is just focusing on just illuminating the fact that maybe some, and just giving examples of how things could be better for games. Like, if we're sick and tired of microtransactions, we speak with our wallets. We just don't buy them. If we're sick and tired of live service games, we just don't buy into it. And it's kind of the thing, you know?
Oh, hell yeah.
I've always felt that many gamers love to bitch and moan about it, but forget they're the ones that have the power over publishers. They're the ones that have the power over these devs. It's not the other way around. Yes, a publisher and a developer can cancel a game. They can shut it down. But if it starts eating to the profits early on, the suits are gonna get nervous and they're gonna start wanting to listen to our valid complaints. It's kind of like we're sick and tired of like hackers and cheaters in games. Then if we stop playing, stop buying anything in the game, enough people do that, even if it's a popular game. If enough people might as well say it's a boycott of sorts.
Let's go. Oh, hell yeah. Wicked.
You know, I think
Let's go.
and I had the fucking thing. I swear to Christ, I feel sometimes I'm suffering from something. Like my brain just works sporadically. Like my train of thought gets so derailed constantly. It's like I'm lucky I still have it. I think a better example of games that have shitty microtransactional practices that are still going on, and a better example of when they tried to do the same thing again, but it started failing, was Red Dead Online and GTA Online. GTA Online has the most egregious microtransactional shit, and the higher ups at Rockstar know it, but they also know they're taking advantage of what is known as FOMO. And no, that wasn't me saying the slur for gay. FOMO, fear of missing out, and Rockstar has taken advantage of that. I would have probably fallen into the same pitfalls, but I do kind of keep up to date on a lot of things. Like, I watch content creators and everything. It's the same reason why when, for DBD, I watch content creators go on about the next update. Like, I've watched so many YouTubers playing as Chucky in the PTB. That I am literally going to say it like how it is. Do I think I'm looking forward because I like the idea of Chucky's perks, especially batteries included, because for all intents and purposes, I can already tell a lot of behaviors for their perks is reusing a lot of old code, even for killers. To some degree. I think Chucky is the first instance where they're not entirely rehashing. Not entirely. At least from a killer power type. You know, alright. Like, I looked at, like, what, I'm gonna use Knight. Knight is a good example of what I can, of my point of them reusing code. I'm gonna just break it down. Let's look at Knight's perks like Hubris. I don't have the game up right now, but Hubris activates when a survivor stuns you with a pallet. Now, if I had to break this down simply from like a developer standpoint, it's reusing a lot of the code for the perk Enduring and even Spirit Fury. So we'll just say the perk killer gets stunned.
There it is. Let's go. There it is. Let's go.
So killer gets stunned.
There it is.
The perk activates. Now, we'll say killer getting stunned is the condition for
Oh hell yeah.
for a
Let's
else
go.
if tree.
Love it.
Like a condition, actually a conditional branch. Essentially, the condition is if killer gets stunned by pallet, perk activates. If not, perk doesn't activate. Simple. It's a simple bit of code, and it's probably what a lot of the perks do.
Love it.
Like, if we really stop and think about it, any perk that doesn't activate right away is essentially a conditional branch. It's like made for this. It checks your health state. Are you injured? Perks not active. God. Whew. Oh god. If perks not active. But if you're injured, perks active. There it goes. But
Clean.
God, I'm just tired. God damn, I just feel exhausted today. But I might just start calling it a break. Tomorrow I am going to stream a couple matches of DBD, probably play some Payday 3, or maybe Ghost Trick. I gotta see if Capcom's gonna have a ship it if people stream that, but I doubt it. It's an old ass game. It'd be like them having to ship it over like Monster Hunter Rise. So I'm gonna start wrapping up. Come Monday, I will be streaming. I'll be purchasing the Chucky DLC, or maybe I might just have, maybe I might just get enough more stuff to buy. I don't know. It all depends, but I'm gonna get the DLC, and we're gonna go from there. I am really looking forward to playing as Chucky. But I'm also gonna probably play some games as Trickster. Trickster's also getting changes done, especially the biggest one being removing recoil. So it'd be interesting to see how Trickster plays after so long on console. Hope you all have a good day, and please keep in mind, I'm probably gonna get back to it. So, see you guys on Tuesday. Or tomorrow.